We live out here, boys, off the weight pile. The After the Weight Pile Show, or it's actually the After Weight Pile Show. There's not two thes in there. That'd be fucking weird if I did that. But anyway, the After Weight Pile Show, starring Rocky Strong. Yes, sir, boys. We forego the middle of the day smoke out. So we ain't smoked since this morning. Should be able to have a full effect of the medicine, you heard? But yeah, I was thinking about today, man. The other day, the guy at the gym, he be wearing a lot of shirts and sweatshirts and stuff from courses and places that he's been and stuff, you know? He was in the military, obviously. And some of the things that Joshua Graham, great to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Check out Joshua Graham's channel for any basketball you might be looking for. He hasn't had a match lately, but he has been putting up some videos of shooting shots. But yeah, my dude was in the military, so he's got like, you know, sweatshirts and t-shirts and stuff from courses that he's completed. And the one day I was watching and I'm like, or I was looking and I was like, damn, SEER training, that's pretty tough. And then it was a couple more, and I can't remember exactly what they were, but I hadn't heard of a couple of them before. And I was like, damn, bro, you're a serious character, man. Like, I didn't think about it, you know, like I knew the guy was in the military because he had a battle bracelet, you know, that he wears. But I was like, damn, bro, you know how many times you probably had a conversation with somebody that was unaliver and you didn't even know it? Like, or you don't even think about it. Like, but when you say it, it seems like a weird thing, don't it? Like, you ever talk to an unaliver and you're like, oh shit, nah. But then if you think about it, you probably have. My grandfather was an unaliver from way back. I want to talk about the unalivers that I've talked to over time, you know? Um, it might seem kind of strange, but I was trying to think of who the first unaliver I probably, you know, talked to or met was. And I'd have to say it was my papa. You know, my papa was in World War II. He was at the Battle of the Bulge. He had a Purple Heart. So I would imagine that he probably slung some lead the other way. That would be my thought process on that deal. He never really talked about it a whole lot with us kids or nothing like that, man. But, you know, it was one of them things you didn't really ask a lot of questions about neither. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. But we back on that Khalifa Kush, boys. We smoked some I'm gonna weigh this out as well. Make sure that we're at least trying to stay on somewhat of a ration. Damn, man. The battery's going dead on me. But yeah, my papa was in World War II, so I'd say he was probably the first unaliver I've ever talked to. And that being said, to my knowledge, I don't think I talked to another one until really until we moved down to Texas. And the guy got after that one. Oh yeah, that's too much. Got after the kids that was in the that's a 0.5 right there. Might need just a little bit more. That was in his garden, and he lit them up in the garden, and the one kid couldn't walk. Remember I was telling you about that? He was in the military as well, but again, not like one of those things, you know. But when I was in like, I think 5th grade, I was probably like 12, 13, something like that. Either 5th, 6th, 7th grade, something like that, man. I wasn't in high school yet, so it was either 5th or 6th grade. God damn. How many is it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what is it? It's 5, 6, and 7 is middle school, right? So I was in one of those there. Yeah, 7 or 8, more like it probably. because I was about, like I said, 12, 13 years old, something like that. And well, I should have looked up when Desert Storm happened, because that's what kicked off. Desert Storm kicked off with old Storm and Norman Schwarzkopf. And the guy up the road, he was like 2 townhouse rows down from mine. He was a tank. He was on a tank crew. Like, I don't know what he did. I can't remember exactly. I mean, this was a long time ago. But he was on a tank crew that went out there. And if y'all know anything about the Gulf War, the first one, not Desert Storm, you know what I'm saying? Not the second one, whichever that one was. I forget what they called it. Iraqi Freedom or something like that. But yeah, Desert Storm, they rolled in, man, with helicopters. I mean, they bombed the crap out of the place, and then they rolled in with tanks and helicopters, man, and kind of ran right through the whole thing, man. It didn't take very long at all the first time we went over there, and then we got the hell up out of there. But within a couple, like a week or so, I don't know, 2 weeks, something like that, we had stormed in there and pretty much ran them out of Kuwait and all that. And pretty much all the way back to Baghdad, I think they ran them back. You know, they didn't go in to actually attack the Iraqis. They was just trying to get them out of Kuwait. Well, dude was on a tank crew, and he had like all these Polaroid pictures, you know. And I guess he just thought it was cool because we're kids from the neighborhood or whatever to be like, hey, look at this. And it's like an arm sticking out the sand, but you can't see nothing else. It's just like an arm sticking out the sand, like straight up. You know what I mean? And then it'd be like a body that was ran over by a tank track and stuff like that, man. And it's like, God bless America, man. I thought it was cool at the time, man. I really did. I mean, probably not the best thing to show to, you know, young, incorrigible minds, but, you know, he thought what he was doing over there was cool and righteous. So he wanted to show us, you know what I'm saying? And sure enough, man, that was some of the craziest shit I ever seen. I mean, we watched Faces of Death and stuff like that too, though, back in the day. So from the rental store, you know. Oh, I didn't put it on all messages, boys. My bad. And then I'm trying to think from there. I mean, I've had people try to tell me that they were connected, you know, to unalivers from way back, but never did really see that to be true. But I was threatened a couple times. And I met a guy back home that ended up laying a guy down on the railroad tracks. And you'd have never thought it, you know what I mean? But him and the dude got arguing over women or whatever. A woman, my bad. And yeah, one of them didn't make it out. I think the one dude caught up to the lady, and the one dude was walking on the railroad tracks coming back down the hill, you know. I don't know if somebody tipped him off or if he was following them or what, but yeah, he caught up with old boy on the railroad tracks and laid him down right there. Never was to be heard from again. And I met that guy a couple times, but you'd have never thought it at the time. You know, we was just drinking beers, having a good time, you know, yakking it up, you know, yucking it up, smoking and joking. You know what I'm saying? Dude didn't seem like the kind of guy that would get upset and blast somebody, but when women's is involved, you never can tell, man. Dudes get silly over that shit, man. They do. And then I told y'all when I was staying at the county hotel, I was staying with a dude. My cellie was a dude that was locked up for stealing beers, but when he was 18 years old, he was in Maryland. He's lived, you know, he was born and raised in Maryland. And when he was 18 years old, he got to drinking with one of his buddies, and I guess there was an argument over the bottle at the end, and Yeah, dude put him out this way, man. Yeah, took him off his planet over a bottle of liquor. And he said he felt, real fucked up about the whole deal, like not like trying to make light of it or anything like that, but he did say that like he had nightmares and fucking he regretted the fuck out of it, not just because he got caught and had to do time, but he regretted it sincerely because he lost one of his friends, first of all, and it was over something stupid, and it was his judgment was definitely clouded by the alcohol, Bigfoot, Billy Westerner. What's loud tonight? What do you mean? Oh, smoking on the kefir, the kefir, the Khalifa, that Khalifa Kush, boys. We smoked the Ridgeline Lance last night, so back onto the Khalifa Kush. We still got some blue suede, but I was just, I don't know, man. This Khalifa was really good. It's nighttime. It's an indica, and I felt like it was a really nice indica type buzz. So I'm gonna smoke a little half a giddy up here tonight. A Khalifa Kush. Set us right for the evening, Nightcap. Go in there and kick back, watch a little TV. The old lady said she should be home a little bit early because they got a full crew tonight to clean up. So hopefully she'll be home like, regular time, not like late. Yeah. When dude came in there, man, I'd never seen somebody so fucked up off alcohol, man. Like his feet were so bad that he had pins and needles in his feet and he couldn't barely stand up, man. He didn't ever want to get up on the bunk. And we had an old man that was in there with us that would ask me for a lot of stuff. And I'd already been to the hotel before. And, he would like try to press me and shit. And I'm like, nah, bruh. I'm not giving, like I had this cup, styrofoam cup that I ordered a cup off of the commissary, but I had a styrofoam cup from going down to medical where I fell out. I got dehydrated and shit. And apparently when I went into, I was in detox and shit. I was coming off of the horse, you know what I'm saying? I fell off a horse and I was sick to death, man. And I guess I got dehydrated, started passing out and shit. And they said that I was like going into a seizure like fucking shit. I don't know. I don't remember much of it. I remember the next day, it was like right before Thanksgiving too. It was like the night before Thanksgiving because I got served my Thanksgiving dinner in medical. But I was saying that. I don't even know why I was saying that. But old dude was pretty cool, man. And he didn't even like he was struggling without having alcohol, man. He was. And he didn't start cooking anything up until after I left. But yeah, man, he was one of the coolest people I ever did sell with. The old dude. I was sick as a dog, man. And I had been down there to the hospital. They took me to the hospital and brought me back. And because I kept falling out and shit. Well, the old man they put me in with, he was like fucking on sewer slide watch. And he had been messing around in all the sewers and stuff all over town, telling his probation officer like a dumbass. Like he called him up, was like, y'all gotta help me or I'm gonna jump in this sewer. And he was like, oh, you are? Well, just hang tight, bud. We'll be right there. We're gonna help you out. Well, yeah, they did help his ass right on back to jail. That's another thing I wanted to talk about tonight, boys. So anyway, dude told me later after dude left. I guess he got tired of fucking with me because I wouldn't clean up. I told him I wasn't gonna clean up shit for like 2-3 weeks. Just what it was, boy. I'm gonna lay in this fucking bunk and try not to fucking die. Like that's what it feels like. You just feel like you got the flu, like the worst flu you ever had in your life. You know what I mean? And you're locked in. So, Asia, thanks for stopping in. So I told old dude, I ain't doing nothing, dude. I don't care if I get locked down. I don't give a fuck, bruh. Well, after he left, I guess he told dude that I was lazy and didn't ever want to clean up. But at least he didn't give me the incompatible, because if you got an incompatible, you can't go to work. He put an incompatible on somebody that he owed money to, because he went around telling everybody he was getting ready to get coffee and shit, and he never did. So he's drinking big coffee, and then when the bitch never sent him money, he was hit, and yeah, so he got up out of there, right? But at least he didn't use my name to do it, thank God. So me and dude was in there, and you know, you get to telling stories, and he's like, yeah, blasted dude over a bottle of liquor. I was like, damn, what? He's like, yeah, I was in Maryland prison for like 30 years. I was like, what? And yeah, man, fucking come to find out, him and the dude got arguing over the last little bit of liquor, man. And yeah, I guess he wasn't playing no fucking games that night, man. But that dude was in there for the third time, habitual, almost got strung up and sent to prison over stealing beers from Wawa. Like, he'd walk in and steal a case of beer because that's how strung out on beer he was. And then he'd walk it all the way home, like 2 miles back to the trailer. That's how crazy that shit is, man. As bad as I mean, the sleepy bars, you know, the totem poles, those and alcohol are the worst things that you can try to come off of, man, because you can almost or will pass from alcohol withdrawal or totem pole withdrawal. You can, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, the long medicine bars with the 4 pieces. I think they're little yellow, blue, and pink fucking footballs. You ever seen those? If you do, then you know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to say them. That one rapper's little XA and duh. Y'all know what I'm talking about, boys. I don't need to spell the shit out for you. Those 2 things, man, damn near kill you, man. So, like, I'm starting to get better, but dude's still in there with his fucking feet tingling and shit. He can't even get up on the bunk. So he's staying down on the floor in the boat. And I'm on the bottom because I got a bottom bunk because I got my damn ribs fucked up right before I got there. I fell out the attic. But yeah, I was sick as a dog both times, man. Kicked both times there. Yep. That's a good way to learn your lesson. For sure it is. For sure it is. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Like, you're in there pretty much dying, begging for toilet paper, you know, because obviously you're using the facilities a lot. So you need extra. And they pretty much don't never give you any. So to even get them to give it to you while you're sick even is fucking hard. So yeah, there's that. All that. Yeah, buddy. I forgot about this piece that's in here of the Khalifa. I forgot about it. My bad, y'all. But yeah, learn my lesson though, boys. Learn my lesson. I don't even like that shit, man. I don't never want to be out of um control in public, man. Ever again. Like, I used to get fucking smacked. Like, I thought it was cool. Like, I'd be around people that I could trust and shit, you know what I mean? But still, man, like, I go out in public and get smashed. Like, drinking at the bar and doing dumb stuff, man. Like, you know, trying to get in trouble, man. And yeah, man, I just ain't for it anymore, man. I know it's like kind of like square and all that, but that's all right, man. It's okay to be square, dude. Like, I know it sounds boring to maybe somebody that runs the roads all the time, is in the streets and shit. I know it sounds boring to some people like that, but I don't know, man. If you've been in the streets, man, and you've been in the game and shit, man, and I don't know. I can't see it, man. I'm just gotten old, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. You know, I've just grown up, you know what I mean, I guess, man. I don't know. But, you know, I can't do that, man. Nah. And I just can't be fucking, you know, in that life of those type of people. All that, man. There's a lot to it, man. A lot of people don't know, man. But there's a whole counterculture or whatever, like what they call that shit, counterculture. That shit is like for real. There's like another fucking culture of people. And I'm not saying it's all people because I was in that group of people. So it's just like everything else. There's a wide range of people that are involved in that. But there's some of the worst motherfuckers that are involved in it also. Just saying. Hell yeah, that's what's up, Actions. Be good, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping in, man, for sure. But anyhow, I don't know why it's so slow. What's today? Monday? That's probably why. That's probably why. That's all right. There'll be a replay gang and all that. Damn, Burnout Curls got pretty good today, man. Ain't no lie. Burnout Curls did pretty good today. Man, I can see this thing with the magnifying glass right now, boys. Good golly, Miss Molly. Like I said, y'all got a good gander of it, man. But with the magnifying glass, dude, it just turns it up, dude. It does. Sheesh. Need to get me a new jar. We got some other shit from Temu coming. Yeah, no doubt. I wasn't hanging out in front of no store, but I was probably sitting in the parking lot in my fucking car waiting. You know what I mean? That's what the fuck you do. Waste your life and all your money. And some people give up all their self-respect, everything, man. You know? I draw the line, you know what I'm saying? Some people can't draw the line. Some people can't, you know? That's just what it is, man. Some people can't draw the line at feeding their kids and shit like that. They can't. I could. I would fucking suffer so that, you know, things that needed to be taken care of was taken care of. But at the same time, we could have probably lived a whole lot fucking easier and not spent nowhere near the fucking money on dumb shit. We could have maybe had something, you know? But instead, we're trying to start over, you know? Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be nice when I get the jars up there. Remember, I said we're only gonna smoke a little bit tonight. But yeah, when I do it, when the shelves come in, man, I'm gonna do it horizontal so that we can actually see what the fuck's going on back there and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I like the Pac-Man. I like the Pac-Man thing. The Pac-Man Jones. Remember we got that one? I like it, but damn, man, I'm fucking with it. It's pulling the thing out. It's making the big cookie bag fall out. I like the Pac-Man Jones thing, man, but I can just tell it's not official now that we have other official. Now that we have other official memorabilia, you know, all over the place, we can tell this is probably not official. I don't know if they even ever use this logo or not. It's kind of hard to tell, you know, it's kind of hard to say. So I don't know if we should take that out. I guess we won't just because it's been a part of the show, you know. I guess that's more important than anything else. That's what I was saying. I think I'm going to take and put these on, you know, the other ones that we've had. I think we're going to put the other baggies up, you know, stuff like that. put one of the sesh bags up since we liked that for a good while. We were liking this for a little bit. And then I was going to get like maybe a little shelf like to just display the other ones, you know, like this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. Oh. And these ones. And these ones. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. But yeah. And that is one thing also, man. Everything that you get that's pretty decent from that dispensary has glass. You know what I'm saying? The other shit is like a bag, man. Like, you know, if you're paying top dollar, you shouldn't be getting your shit in these. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm feeling. At least do a plastic gimmick like this, you know? But yeah, we got the pad, the heating pad in for germinating the seeds. So I'm just wondering, like, should I wait and maybe get more seeds? That way I jump them all off at the same time, because we're not like really pressed for time. We can, I mean, the dude said May 11th is the earliest you should put them outside. So if it takes a week to germinate, I mean, you know, I'm thinking 3 to 4 weeks to get them, you know, a nice size. That'll put us like somewhere at the end of April if we get this stuff going here in the next week or so, you know. I think we'll have a good start on them to get them outside. They'll probably be like at least this tall, you know, something like that. So I'm thinking about maybe waiting until this Friday and getting some more seeds first. But I need to check in with the grow dude up here that has uh you know, all the nutrients. That's like a little shop beside the smoke shop part of it. There's a little shop that's like has all the grow stuff. It has like plants, not clones, like little plants basically that you can buy. Little plants. So hell yeah. That's what I said. Hell yeah. Till like they're already started. So that'd be sweet too. But that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make a video on making the little things, because they're like little pucks, and when you put water on them, they like puff up like those dinosaurs and shit. You ever see them, like the sponges or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? It's basically like that though. Like they puff up like that, and then you put your seed in there, and then it starts to germinate the seed, and you put it on a mat. It's a heating mat. But I'm gonna make a video so you know what I'm talking about. And I don't know. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it though. I can't put it out here. So I got to put it somewhere, maybe in the living room or something, and just to get the seeds going, you know. But yeah, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I was gonna talk about like how, like, listen, I'm definitely trying hard, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Like, I can understand how when people look at these supplement companies claims and like these infomercials that tell you if you do these fucking exercises and you take these supplements that you're gonna be lean, trim, and ready to go in 90 days, beach body ready. You know what I'm saying? That shit is very misleading, very misleading. And I'm sorry to tell you, but do you understand how easy it is to take someone who's in shape and then get them out of shape, and then just make the before picture, you know what I'm saying? The out of shape and the after, the in shape. It's not that hard to do. You find somebody that's in shape, You get him to eat a whole bunch of food, and you get him to lay around the house. You pay him to do that, and he take a before and an after, bang bang, and then he just, whoop, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but I try very hard. Trust me, boys. But I also don't take any shortcuts. I don't take supplements. I was when we first started the thing. I was taking pre-workout and I was taking protein shakes, and I needed to cut calories and stuff. Remember? And I didn't have the money to pay for all this pre-workout and shit. And I wasn't gonna quit going just because I didn't have supplements. So I don't know. It's probably been, I couldn't even tell you, bro. I'd have to look on Amazon, but it's been forever since I ordered protein shakes or pre-workout or anything else like that. You know what I mean? So I basically just eat um either I'll eat hamburgers, or, which I'm kind of getting tired of, even though we were on a good run there for a while. But a lot of times I eat the same shit. Like if the old lady and them's going, I've been eating pasta here and there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But usually it's only one meal a day. So I do eat other dumb shit too, though. Sometimes I can't lie that I don't eat sweets every once in a while and shit like that, man. I can't lie to you about that. But here's also the thing is, I was super fucking out of shape. Super fucking out of shape, bro. So yeah, I know, man. I could make eggs and stuff, and but I just get tired of eating the same shit over and over again. The protein shakes are a lot easier because I don't mind just drinking vanilla or chocolate or whatever over and over and over again. It doesn't bother me. I got some little ones from the dollar store for cheap. They're like the Shamrock ones, and they're pretty good. But that being said, if I did all those things, dialed it in, uh, was on, hacks of creatine and shit like I was before, I'd definitely be stronger. I was definitely pushing more weight when I had all those supplements and vitamins and everything going. But uh, then on top of that, it'd be even faster if I went out and got gear. But that's not what I'm looking to do, you know? I'm not looking to get back on another something that I'm going to be most likely. Listen, if you know anything, people who are on gear usually don't get off of it because they get addicted to being able to do more, to be able to look better. And it facilitates you being able to press more weight. It's not going to do nothing if you just sit at home. But a person like me, I'm dedicated. I'm going every fucking day. So you knew if I started taking something, uh, yeah, it would be turned the fuck up. I would get fat burner. I would get all kinds of stuff, and I would be turned the fuck up, dude. Yeah, and it would probably take half the fucking time that it takes to. It's all it is, though. It's a shortcut. I mean, if you're a monster, then you're a monster. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But you got to work to get there. So, um, it shortens the time span because your body can recover faster. You know what I mean? But anyway, obviously, I was interested in it because I know a lot about it. But at the same time, I'm not looking to get into another situation where I'm mentally addicted to the gains that I'm receiving from a chemical, and then I'm right back to where I was before when I was, you know what I mean? And I don't want that. So I'm just gonna continue to slowly. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not a fast process. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Like if you think it was like 90 days, 60 days or whatever, or 365 days, I was gonna be in fucking shape. Like after not being in shape for 40 fucking years, I don't think that's, even when I got like in decent shape, uh, in my early 30s, I still quit doing it before I even got to the position I'm in now. I feel like, you know what I mean? Soapy dog. And I guess the point is like there's not no like real fucking end of it that I'm looking for, really. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't do that either, man. I cannot drink saccharin. I cannot drink that monk fruit. Trust me, I've tried, man. All those sweeteners and stuff. I don't know how I drank Sweet and Low when I was locked down, but for some reason, when you can get used to a lot of things that you don't think you would get used to. Trust me, things that you would say I could never do that. Yeah, you fucking do it because you don't have no fucking choice. Sofa, what is there doing? Huh? What's there doing, Sofa? You want to see your Publix? Oh, good girl, Soph. Stop. Stop. Stop licking. Oh, look. Sofa dog, check. I know it. Stop licking me. Stop. Oh. All right. Whew. But I don't really drink a lot of the Red Bulls are a little bit of a problem because I do drink like 1 to 2 of those. That's what I'm saying, man. Like that's just what it is, man. But a lot of people do get curious, like why is it taking so long? Like why doesn't he just like I feel like everybody's kind of like why isn't he already jacked to the gills already? You know what I mean? That's why I feel like everybody's thinking like he's kind of full of shit, fellas. Let's face it, he's not really working out or something. I don't know what people think, dude, but I feel like they think that I should already be somewhere that I'm not. I do. I do feel like people think I should be farther along than I am. You need to go outside? And that's okay for somebody to think that too. That's fine to think that. But at the same time, man, it's just not the case, man. I try very fucking hard, man, especially for the shit I have to do besides just working out, And trust me, I do think about uh going to 2 days and just doing cardio every day in the morning and then, continue not stop anything I'm already doing, but just add cardio in the morning also. You know what I mean? But then I also think like, what the fuck, man? I don't know if I want to get up in the morning and shit. I got one more partial here. So, but then again, too, I can't make you believe anything. I'm just explaining to you the facts. It could be a solid 5 fucking years, man. You never know. Like, I feel like I'm on a better track than that, but there's guys that work out their whole fucking 60 years and shit, like Craig Munson. God, man, y'all should check that dude out. He is a monster. He used to be even bigger, too. Man, that dude's a monster. He messed his back up, but, and I know you probably never even heard of the dude, man, but he was bigger than, Arnold. He was bigger than, I mean, like he said, nobody was bigger than him. I'm trying to think, like, who else was out there at Venice Beach, man? Lou Ferrigno, all them dudes back in the day, man. He was bigger. There's like a picture on I think it's the F Y'all podcast. It's a bunch of bodybuilders and stuff. And that dude, Craig Munson, is a monster, bro. But that's a good ass podcast too. It's got CT Fletcher and damn, I'm terrible with names, but damn. Yeah, but Cali Muscle kind of went like to this like weird influencer, like fucking weird, like I'm better than you type shit that I don't dig, man. Like I'm watching the short, like I read his book. I read Cali Muscle's book. And then when I got out and I seen he was on YouTube, I was like, man, I'm gonna watch this dude. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what this dude's talking about, right? And he's like fucking with the strength cartel and shit. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers got some shit going on. And when all that shit fell out with everybody, when Rich Pena and passed away, God rest his soul, One of the biggest fucking dudes you'd ever seen in your fucking life, man. Rich Pena is a monster, bro. But anyhow, unfortunately passed away young. Like a lot of dudes do, man, when they get on that shit, man, and they're trying to be freaks of nature and shit. You know, they want to be bigger than big, you know what I mean? But damn, I don't know where I was going with that. I got fucking in my head about Rich Pena. Anyhow. But yeah, man, exactly, dude. It's not something that's like there's not like a finish line. That's how people get, man. Like when you go to start something, man, I was thinking that today though too, man. Maybe that is a good thing though to try to tell people that because it gets them going for 90 days. And if somebody does 90 days, you're likely to fucking keep going, man, because most people quit before 90 days, for sure. A lot of people quit before 90 days. So if you actually make it to 90 days, you might have already changed your lifestyle. So maybe that is like, even though that's kind of a bullshit fucking thing, unless you're like already halfway in shape. If you're already halfway in shape, then 90 days you'll get there, But I don't know. Fuck. I'm getting scatterbrained, man, because I'm fucking high, but I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Cali Muscle. So then Cali Muscle, I'm watching the videos and shit, I'm scrolling through and he's like, if you don't have $100,000 in your bank and you don't have this and you don't have that, then what the fuck are you doing as a man and shit? Like, basically. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry to fucking tell you, Cali Muscle, but not everybody's got it like you, homie. Not everybody got it like you, bro. And it's not like he did something nice to go to prison, if you dig what I'm saying. So, anyhow, that's what I'm saying, man. This is a long process. That's all, man. It's not gonna be like tomorrow that you guys are gonna see me walking around all fucking uh ripped up and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying like hell, bro. Trust me. Like I know that I could be eating better and stuff, um but no, when I read his book, I was like, especially because I like to read stuff about working out, fitness and stuff, even when I was not uh in shape or even working out. Like I would want to fucking read about it and shit. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger and all that, man, was fucking just cool to me. Sylvester Stallone and all that shit was cool to me back in the day. So I'd want to see what they were talking about, and the like Flex magazines and all that shit, and see what people's routines were. So I knew what to do when I worked out. Even though my dumb ass wasn't never gonna really do it, like talk about. But I've changed my fucking life, man. I go every day, man, for sure. I have not missed a day in 434 days. Yeah, 434 days. So looking for 720 too. We're gonna hit 720, boys. I guarantee it. Unless something catastrophic happens. Like I said, it's gonna have to be a catastrophe for me not to make it there. But that being said, Craig Munson's story is cool as shit too. Like he was talking about it with CT Fletcher and them. He's already done like 2 episodes. You gotta check it out, man. He's done some other stuff too, like other YouTube documentaries and stuff. Oh yeah, spilling damn cleaner bleach water. Son of a, I got my hand right in it. Exactly, man. Exactly. Everybody starts from a different, you know what I mean? Everybody starts from a different starting point. Well, and then some people, especially my age, man, a lot of people are like, man, fuck that shit. I'm done doing that shit. They've been doing it their whole life, since they was a kid. I never got into it, man, until mean, I'm trying to think, man. Somewhere like in my late 20s, early 30s, I decided like, man, if I don't do something soon, man, I'm not gonna be able to do it, you know? Like I'm gonna be old and shit. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I got it in my head and I started fucking doing it, you know? And I got in pretty good shape then, but in the middle of that though, dude was like starting to get the blues, man. And fucking like you're sore all the time and shit. I was like, fuck, man, you know. Stem from the doctor, man. It ain't no big deal. And then I found out. Like I kinda knew, but I can't say I didn't know, but at the same time I was kinda like making excuses and it didn't stop me from working out. Man, I worked out like a fucking madman. At first, you know, when you first get them or whatever, you don't feel like fucking all like down and shit. Or I didn't anyway. Like I want to go fucking clean the house and you know what I mean. But after a while, that wears off. But shit, boys. Anywho's, what we do today? Curls. Burnout curls was on the shorts today. More. I had 3 good sets before that video I made. I had like 3 way better sets, like as far as like reps. Like I got more reps, you know, the first 3 sets before I did the video. I was finally like, oh fuck it, man, I'm gonna do the video short for the burnout curls, even though it's gonna be long. The last 2 videos I did was like a minute and a half. Well, you can do 3-minute videos now. So yeah. It was a minute and a half. So I didn't even speed it up or nothing. Because usually I speed the videos up and all that. So you can even see like how slow I'm going and all that. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Anywho, I'm about to get up out of here, boys. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's evening. It smells like bleach water in here now. Strong smell of cleaner. So there is that. Anyhow, look at some. It's just too big, man. Way too big. I need to get some new shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was looking at that on the video. It's like, damn, man, I should pull my shit tight, tighten it out like a chick, you know, in the back. Or maybe not. Anyhow, it was nice today, man. It was nice as shit today, man. It was almost like summertime today, man. Got out to the gym in my tank top. Didn't have to have no hoodie or nothing, man. That shit was pretty nice, man. Starting to cool off this evening, but man, the groundhog said it was going to be spring, so we might be in good shape, boys. Is it supposed to be windy tomorrow? Yeah, I can't have everything, that's for damn sure. But yeah, it has been kind of windy. Like, that ain't no bullshitting. Anyhow, y'all, hey, be good to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. Double fucking guessing yourself all the time and fucking, you know what I mean? Wondering if you're fucking really doing it or not, and then having to reconvince yourself that you are doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Just chill the fuck out and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And most of it's in my mind too. Most of it is. It's like in my own fucking head, I'm like fighting with myself. You know what I mean? Trust me. There's fucking all the time I'm like, fuck. And then there's other times I'm like, well, you know, I can see some separation there. I think we're getting somewhere, you know? And like I said, man, we're on the road still. Trust me. A lot of people may think that it ain't worth fucking doing, but I believe it is worth doing. Listen, not on here, just on here either. I'm saying like in general. I think there's a lot of people questioning whether I'm wasting my fucking time. You dig what I'm saying? Not y'all. necessarily. You know what I mean? Look, not a strong family. I know y'all got my back. You know what I mean? I know y'all fuck with the kid tough, regardless of what the fuck I did. If I even stopped doing this shit and didn't tell y'all about none of it, just went to the gym, not said shit about it, y'all wouldn't care. Y'all just come rock with me on the after show or whatever I would call it. You know, I already know that strong family got my back, but I'm saying, not people even on here. I just think, like, you know, in generality, I think there are some people, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, not everybody's looking at the finish line like I am. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a different finish line in my head than what somebody else is thinking about it is. You know what I mean? Somebody else ain't seeing it. Tommy Thunder, you already know, dog. Sorry I didn't catch you earlier, bro. I was in the middle of filibuster and I was on my fucking soapbox politicking in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Setting the record straight and shit. You heard? Trying to convince y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I am trying like hell. I swear. Come on. Anyhow. Shit, man. I need to break something on my truck so I can fix it again. That shit did real good on here, to be honest with you. A lot of automotive people are probably going to have to, like, unsubscribe. People that's coming for car content are probably going to be like, what the fuck, man? Where's all the trucks and shit? Where's the shit he fucked up at? Where's that at? Oh, man. Anyhow, y'all, be good to yourself now. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. Hey, and tell your loved ones you love them. Because they do be forgetting, man. They be forgetting. I know, sounds crazy, but let's shut this motherfucker down, boys. Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for dinner. All right, y'all. Bicycle.